We're going to do the construction for perpendicular to a point on the line. Go ahead and highlight the word on, because there is going to be an off as well. The perpendicular we talked about before means they intersect at 90 degrees. That's the symbol for perpendicular, and we're going to construct one. It's a little more complicated than the last one, but it's not too bad. What you have to do first is kind of cut out a section of the line to focus on. So you put your compass on the point that's given, and you want to open it so that if you spin it in a circle, it's going to cross through the line twice. So if I had it open this far, it's going to miss this side. So you want to close it a little bit more so that it's on that side. And what you need to do is kind of make some parentheses. So you're going to draw an arc on one side, take your pen out, spin it to the other side, and draw another little arc on the other side. So you make some parentheses there. Just for teaching purposes, I like to highlight the segment that we're going to focus on now. We don't need to worry about the rest of the line because we want the perpendicular line to go through that point. This point is really the midpoint of that yellow segment. So now we're going to just do part of the construction for a perpendicular bisector. We created 2 points here by the arcs intersecting the segment. So you're going to put your compass on one of them and open it more than halfway, so beyond the point that was given. And then you need to just make an intersection of arcs either above or below. Because of the amount of room on here, I'm going to go below. So I'm going to bring my compass down here and make an arc. Then turn it to the other point, make an arc. That created a point. And to make the perpendicular line, you just connect the point you were given to that point. And now these are perpendicular. Okay. I'm going to turn it over and show you a couple more times. When you feel comfortable, and you don't need to watch it again, or you pause between steps, when you feel comfortable, just pause the video, try it yourself, and then check it. Yours may look a little bit different from mine because we may open our radiuses differently. I don't like to work sideways, so I'm going to turn my paper so it's facing me. And remember, the first step is to cut out an arc or a segment using parentheses. So I'm going to close it so it's going to hit twice. Make a parenthesis on one side, turn, and one on the other side. And then we're just going to be focusing on this segment. We created 2 points, one here and one here. So we put the compass on one of them, open beyond the midpoint, and I'm going to go above this time just for variation. Make a small arc above, turn over here to the other point you made, go up and make an arc. And then connect this point to the point you were given. And these would be perpendicular if I was a computer and didn't make little mistakes as a human. Okay, read the instructions. Construct a perpendicular to AB that passes through point D. So the only thing we're focusing on here is segment AB and point D, which are right here. I'm going to highlight those because that helps me pay attention. We need to put the compass on the given point, point D. Make sure we're going to hit on both sides, which we are. So I'm going to make a parenthesis on one side, a parenthesis on the other side. And we're really only going to be focusing on this part now. We created 2 points, one here and one here. So we need to put our compass on one, open it a little more than halfway. I'm going to go below and make a small arc. Then we need to move the compass to the other end point and make another arc with the same radius. They will intersect, and then you can put your perpendicular line. Okay, pause the video now and try this last construction on your own. and then come back and check it. Okay. You may have yours upside down, or yours may not look identical, but it should have that same general look to it. Fold your paper so you can see the name of the construction and an example of the construction, and glue that into your notebook on the correct page.